guys, how are y'all today? Isn't it a beautiful Tuesday? So we've got a band concert tonight. Mason plays drums. He's in first chair and he's doing his holiday Christmas band concert. So we've got that in a couple hours. So with that being said, we're going to eat supper early tonight and I'm going to make baked ziti, and I take shortcuts on this. It's simple and it is delicious. I made this a couple weeks ago for my family and they all went crazy over it and ate the entire 9x13 pan. So they liked it and we're gonna have it again, and I'm gonna share this recipe with you. Don't come at me with your hate or your negative comments, because we like this recipe and it works for us and I wanted to share it with you. And again, it is simple and it is not a homemade sauce. So that being said, I'm going to show you. First off, we've got 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of ground hamburger meat. However much you want. I had 1.5 pounds. Last time I used 2 pounds. Use what you got. And to that, I added 1 small diced onion and 3 teaspoons of fresh garlic. I'm going to pick my pan up because I haven't got my burner on yet. It's cold. So this is what this looks like, y'all. I've got a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, and a teaspoon of Italian seasoning on it. I'm gonna turn my burner on now, and we're gonna fry up this hamburger meat and drain it. Over here to the right, I've got my large saucepan full of water and a teaspoon of salt, and we're gonna cook our noodles in it. This is the type of noodles we like with our baked ziti. They're bow tie noodles. They like the texture of it better. So I do what works for my family, and you do what works for your family. Pretty simple, right? So we're gonna brown this hamburger meat up, our onions and our garlic. We're gonna bring our water to a boil and boil my noodles. Then I'll show you what we're gonna do. Also, sometimes when I'm feeling frisky, when I'm making this baked ziti, I'll take 1 pound of my ground beef. And I usually buy 80-20 because I like the extra added fat. And I take 1 pound of mild Italian sausage and I cook them together with my onion and garlic. It brings it up a notch and it's really, really good. I didn't have any Italian sausage this time. We've got a freezer full of hamburger meat. So that's what I chose. Again, do what works for your family, because at the end of the day, I'm the type of woman, and y'all probably are too, waste not, want not. I cook what my family loves and I know they'll eat, so I don't have to waste money and throw it in the trash. Okay, I've got my meat done and I've drained it, and after I drain my meat, I put it back in my pan like so, and I cook it for about a minute just to brown it up just a tad bit more. My mother taught me this trick years ago and I've just always done it. So after you drain your meat and let it cook for about a minute, don't laugh at what I'm fixing to show you. Trust the process. If you don't think you're gonna like it, don't make it. But I bet you somebody out there is gonna like this or has had it and can verify it's great. To our hamburger meat mixture, I'm gonna add 1 jar of Prego. What is this? Roasted garlic and herb. And again, I'm not making a homemade sauce tonight, but we'll make that soon for lasagna. So I'm gonna dump that in there. And y'all may think I'm crazy, but after I dump it, I put my lid back on and I turn my jar upside down and let it sit for a minute to get all the yummy goodness out of it. So I'm gonna stir this up real quick to my meat. Got my noodles in the water boiling. Okay, got that mixed up pretty good. Here is where you, please don't laugh. I add 1 jar of Bertolli garlic Alfredo sauce. This kicks baked ziti up a notch. Yeah, I'm not using ziti noodles. My family likes bow tie. But if I had ziti, I'd use them too. So we're gonna add 1 jar of the Prego and 1 jar of this to our 1.5 pounds of hamburger meat. Or you can use 2 pounds, again, don't matter. It's whatever you got. So I'm gonna dump that in there just like that. It almost turns into like a pink vodka sauce. And I do the same thing with this jar. I turn it upside down and let it sit for a minute. Because I'm waste not, want not. I want it all. Crazy, right? Or do y'all do that too? Do you turn your jars upside down? I've done that forever. And my boys, if they're in here cooking and they've got a jar or something, they do the same thing. They just know. Teach them young, y'all. Teach them young. So this is what our sauce is looking like. I'm gonna bring you in closer in just a minute and let you see. See the color of it? It's like an orange. And I let it cook for about 30 minutes on medium-low heat and let it get all happy and merry. My noodles are gonna cook, and then I'm gonna preheat my oven to 400 and get you a 9 by 13 pan. I don't grease mine. I have a thick lasagna pan. It's about double the width of a regular 9 by 13 pan. And if you've got one of these, use it. If you don't, go get you one. I am thankful for this pan. I do all my pasta in this pan. So that's where we're at so far. We're gonna let our sauce get happy, our noodles get tender, then we're gonna put it together. How's y'all's sourdough starter looking? You know, today is step 2 and we fed it. This is what mine looks like. Can you see how much it's rose? I don't know if I can open this top up and show you. But we're gonna add the flour and the other mixture to it tonight. I don't know if y'all can see what it looks like inside. See how it bloomed? I love to smell this. This is one of the best smells. It's like, you know, the smell of a newborn baby. How wonderful and sweet they smell. The bread is so similar. Not the smell, but it's like you can smell it all day long like you can a newborn baby. You know what I mean? Okay, guys, I've got my noodles done. I drained them. I put them back on my burner just for about 30 seconds to let the water that's inside there kind of evaporate. It's a good little trick. I do that with my mashed potatoes too. So, once I get my noodles drained and get them back in my pan, I add my sauce I made, and I just dump them. Just like so. And make a mess while I'm at it. I'm slinging sauce. I'm always slinging something up in this kitchen. All right, now we're gonna stir the shit out of this. It smells great. It smells like Fazoli's in here, but better. You can smell the garlic. All right, this is what this looks like. Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mom.
This is what this looks like. I mixed it all together. I'm gonna put it in a 9 by 13 pan that I showed you a while ago. Let me move the camera back. And we're gonna dump like so. Let's hope I don't sling it everywhere and sling it on my clothes. See that? Ooh, I'm getting a facial. All right, you spread it out. Then we're gonna top it with some mozzarella cheese. I'm using 2 bags, so we're using 16 ounces of mozzarella cheese. You use as how much or as how little as you like. The kids and I love cheese. Matt so much, but he can deal with it.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. So there's 2 packages of cheese, mozzarella. We're gonna put this in a 400-degree preheated oven. We're gonna leave this uncovered and bake it for 30 minutes. Okay, guys, it just come out of the oven. My husband just walked in the door. Here he is, and look, I'm gonna get my daily kiss because he's the best and he loves me. Ain't he sweet? And I don't share. Here's our baked ziti out of the oven, y'all. Smells great. We cooked it on 400 for 30 minutes. In the last 5 minutes, I put it on broil just to crisp up the cheese a little bit. So let me dish some out on a plate and I'll show you what it looks like. Look at that cheese pull. I'm so excited about the cheese, I lost some noodles in the process, y'all. All right, we'll put some Parmesan cheese over this. Let me get a fork and we're gonna taste it. Okay, let's go in for that big bite. Smell-o-vision, baby. It smells so good. There's y'all bite. Open your mouth wide and try it and let me know what you think. Because I am. It's hot. It's delicious. Go try you some easy baked ziti. You will thank me later. And seriously, try the Alfredo mixed with the pasta sauce. It is really, really good. Go love your family. I love you. And we're gonna get ready and eat and go to Mason's band concert. Then we're gonna go live tonight about 8 o'clock Central Time as long as we're home. Go love your family and I love you.